Right, good morning. Now, I thought today I'll have a little bit of a play, and I want to make a memory card game for my 3-year-old granddaughter. I'm going to be using a selection of basically whatever I've got in my stash. I've got vivid refills, great for watercolouring. I brought out some of my translucents. I might even use some of my mattes, metallics, maybe some of my luscious powders. But whatever I use, I will let you know what the colour is and what it is I'm using as I'm doing it. Now, I will be stopping this video in between because I'm literally just going to go right through and wing it. So here are some of the products I've grabbed out. I've got the Perfect Stamping Card by Indigo Blue, which is fantastic. I love using this. I'm using the clear superfine embossing glaze. I've got, like I said, some of my translucents, some of the vivids there, and everything else. Oh, and underneath here, I've got some of my luscious powders. Right, so I'm going to go Christmas themed for this game. So I've grabbed out all my Christmas stamps and we're just going to go for it. So I'm using an old pack of cards, which I just use for crafting. And the aim of the game is this. So what I've done is I've got some of my stamping card and I've put some double-sided tape on it, cut it to size and stuck it onto each one of these cards. So then we get like that sort of effect. Nice and smooth on the back and a plain card on that side. And this makes it great because they're going to last. Might not last years, but they'll last as long as she's playing with them. Okay, so I've stamped up a couple just to show you at the beginning of the video so you know where I'm going on it. So each one I've stamped twice. And what I've done is I've put the clear embossing glaze on and heat embossed it. And there's two there. Oh, they're so cute. There you go. Right, so I'm going to clear all this away and we're going to go to my stamping platform where I'm showing you how I've lined each one up and then what I'm going to do with it. Okay, I'll see you in a moment. Okay, so we're at the stamping platform now. And what I do, because I want to make duplicate copies, I've cut a template out there. So every time I put my card in that place, I know she's going to be in exactly the same place there. So for this one, we're going to use Dress Up Christmas Tree. It's so cute. There you go. I'm going to pop that there. Now, I want to get the face in and the edge of the hat there and the little stars. But I know, obviously, my card is not going to get the whole image in at all. So I want to get the face. I want to get the end of the hat. I want the stars. There you go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably put that there. And again, this is probably going to go at an angle. So I think it's a little bit cuter as well. So if I turn that over, I am actually getting the majority of all that on there. Okay. So the next thing I do is I line bottom up. If I just slide that down, I can feel the edge where I am. And there and there. And if I need to readjust it at this point, I can do. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so that's where it's sitting. Close the lid. Attach down. Again, I double check that the card's in the right place. Okay. I'm going to ink the stamp up. The detail on these stamps is absolutely stunning. We all stamp differently, don't we? We all have our little quirks. Look at that. So cute. Okay. Just bring my embossing powder over. This is the only one I'm going to show on the video because you don't need to see everything being heat embossed and everything else. I'm going to place another card, which I seem to have misplaced. Ha ha ha. Seriously, I have misplaced it. Ah, there we go. Place it in there. Anti-static. Ink up. And stamp. Just a little bit there. That is also the beauty of using the stamping platform. Okay. Go. Beautiful. Always put your lid back on the embossing powder before you get any form of heat tool out. I will clean my stamp up in a moment, but I just want to crack on with this. Okay. So it'll be a few seconds while this just warms up. I don't want to stay on too long with the heat because obviously I've used the self-adhesive on the backing of the card to attach to the actual playing cards. Giving that a quick check. Yep, happy with that. Okay, sorry about the noise. So now we have two matching little cards. So I'll finish off doing what I'm doing on the other two, and then we'll come back when I've got all my painting paraphernalia out, and we'll stick with these two and we'll have play with these. Okay, see you in a moment. Yeah. So as promised, I'm back at now the painting stage. Got my two little matching cards there, and again this was Dress Up Christmas Tree. Now I love the colours on this, and I'm going to try and keep as close to them colours as possible for this because I think they're bright and cheery. So to achieve that, I'm hoping this will work. So we have on the Vivids, I have got Little John and Loxley Yellow, which is there. On these, I'm also going to use in the matte Porcelain, and in my Luscious powders, probably Bottle Sunshine for the stars, and then Magic Sparkle for any white bits. It just brings it out a little bit. So I've already added a tad bit of water to my yellow, and I've put it directly on my mat here. Now I want to mix enough to do the whole thing, and this is way too much, but I need to smidgen bit. No, I'm happy with that, and I can darken it up, but for my actual base colour I'm happy with that. So I'm doing them both at the same time so they'll match. Okay. So this is going to be a quiet job. So I do apologise. So I may even pop some music on for you later, halfway through, then you're not listening to complete and utter silence. Now that is a little bit too yellow for my liking, so I'm just going to pop a little bit more blue in. That's better. At the end of the day, if my 3-year-old granddaughter criticises me for that, then so be it. We've got a ribbon going round there. I mean, with heat embossing, it makes it so easy. I'll make mistakes, we all do. So that bit's green, and there, and there. Now I'm bound to have missed something, as I always usually do, but for now let's go on to the next one. So and with heat embossing, it makes painting an absolute doddle. You can do these in any colours you want. At the end of the day, it's your choice. It's your drawing. Well, it's your artwork. Because there's so much detail in this, I usually keep the stamped image, this one, just there, so I know where my greens are and where the ribbon's going. There's so much detail on them, it's untrue. See, there you go, I've missed that bit there. It's just the edge of the little guy's jacket. There you go. Right. Now I'll just let that dry a little bit. I just want something just a little bit darker. There we go. There we go. Just filling in just a few little dark areas, and then whatever you've done on there, it's not the end of the world if it's not quite matching. Oh, there we go. Right, so let's do the ribbon now. So for that, I'm going to use the little gem there, but it's way too bright, way too bright. I'll pop some water on it, lots of water. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, the quality is just second to none. And then spreading that out, it's almost the colour that I want. Almost. I want some more water. I want it just literally a hint of blue. There we go. So this is the ribbon. A little bit of ribbon up there and there. So this is why these painting trays here are so good, because these will dry out when I'm not using them. All I need to do is spritz on a little bit of water and they wake straight back up. Okay, so the blue is only going in the ribbon here. I think I've got everything I need on there. Ooh, I missed a bit. Just there. Okay. Swap over and do this one. I always test it down there before I carry on. Let's add some shading into this ribbon. Honestly, I love using these vivids for painting. It's brilliant. Go. Ribbon is complete. Now for the bow and the little berries, red's going to be way too much on this, so Much Miller is a lovely pinky colour. It's perfect when you're doing the skin tones to a little on Father Christmas, his little rosy cheeks. Yeah, then come on, Karen, you're running out of space here. See there, like that. But what we need is just on the ribbon there. It'll find its own shadowing on that one, I think. There we go. Are there any more bows? No. Okay. So now we're going in for the berries, because they're so small. I'm thinking and hoping that just a dash there. Okay, have I missed anything? Yeah, I've missed that there. I've just thought I've probably done it in the wrong area, because I am going to be putting some sparkle on that fur there. But it is what it is. I've done what I've done. I've done what I've done. I'll probably notice later that I've missed a couple of berries off. Right, okay. Now, I might use the raspberry luscious on top of that in a bit. I don't know yet. So I'll just pop them out of the way while I bring my luscious in. Let's clear the decks. Clear the decks. So, stars, I said, were bottle sunshine. And my goodness, they are. Just look at that. That's so nice. And I apologise if my head at any point has got in there. I apologise for any silence. There we go. Look at that. I don't know whether you can pick the shine up. I don't know whether you can pick the shine up on that. But we're getting there. Now, I'm just going to go and use the mermaid's tail, I think, for the green. Just add a little bit of water to that one. I'm not sure whether I will or not. I might want to base the green down first. Okay. Plan B. So, do apologise. Bring back my painting mat. There we go. Now, if I take some of this green here and just put it there, and then I take a smidgen bit of my mermaid's tail and put that there. Or let's have a look at Robin Hood. Robin Hood's darker. Let's give that a go. And it's really only just a thin coat. Really is just a thinnish coat. I didn't know what that was going to look like, but I quite like it. I'm happy with that. Gives it like a happy green. You see how far it's going on your brush? Unbelievable. It's so good. Nearly, Karen, nearly. Because I've messed up there, I wasn't concentrating. There we go. Sorted. Right. Remove that because I'm bound to put my arm in it. So now we're going on to Magic Sparkle. Honestly, Christmas and Magic Sparkle was meant for each other. I don't know whether you can see that in there. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Should really have some Christmas music playing, shouldn't I? November, we're allowed, aren't we? Are you allowed in November? I think we're allowed. There we go. I am going to spice up them berries with luscious raspberry. Why not? It's Christmas. Now, I'm actually having trouble seeing because I'm filming. I'm hoping I'm keeping the lines. Why not? Just remember, don't put your arm in it till it's dry. Not all the berries are going to get it. Teeny tiny ones are still the same, I think. And then when that dries, it will be beautifully sparkly. There you go. Now for the face, I said I was using porcelain, and I am going to do it just on my dry mat here because my painting mat, the water has run and it doesn't look pretty. Not the best way to do it, but this is the way we're doing it. I'm going to bring in the Much Miller again because it's just a smidgen bit pinky. If you find, oh dear, it's gone too pink, or you're not happy with it, don't worry. Do not worry. Because you can just lighten it down again. There we go. There you go. Got beautiful blue eyes. And there's only one colour that we're going to use for that. And that is the Little John. Now for the hair, I'm going to go in with Loxley Yellow and the Oak. So I'm just going to reach across and get. So it's Original Oak and the Loxley Yellow. So I need it really watered down. Now I'm dropping everything. Oh, didn't want the blue going in, but it has. Right, so got like a goldy colour there, which is fine. Again, I do not want a great deal of water. Now, if you hear my dog barking now, because a car's just pulled up, and it's going to let me know that someone's here, like I don't know. And then just over the top there, a little bit of that there, and then just water that down, move it about, and just zoom that there. Now if the dog does bark, I'll shove some music over the top. So let's get cleared up before I put my hand in something and get it everywhere. I am not the cleanest of painters. Right, so there's our two little matching cards there. Okay, so I'm just going to pop them there just to dry. So these two I've already done, and that is from the collector's edition number 61 Baby Bear. And on them colours I've used Magic Sparkles Bottle Sunshine in the Luscious. The Vivids I've used Little John, Will Scarlet and Original Oak. Them two. And this basically used the same colour scheme as what you've just seen me use on Dress Up. And this little one is called, I'll take it out of the package so it doesn't glare, Dress Up Elf. There's that one there. So I've kept it colours as close as possible. There you go. And then just pop them there. I don't know what's dry and what's not now. And then just because, and it is Christmas, I've used the Santa stamp. And again, I'll take them out the packaging so it doesn't glare at you. One moment. That is Ho Ho Ho. And this was probably one of the first Christmas stamps that I got from Indigo Blue. And I use him quite a lot. So again, kept the same colour scheme. And on this little chap, I used one of the metallic, and it's called Shadow Black, but I really watered it down because I only wanted a hint like a grey colour, so normally it's a lot blacker than that. I also used in the Luscious Magic Sparkles and Peacock. Peacock was for the ribbon, And in the Vivids, I used Will Scarlet for his suit, and I used Loxley Yellow for the parcel. And again, I put the magic sparkles on the white there. Okay, so let me just clear this up. So I'm hoping that's dry. So the aim of the game is this. Let's move that across there just in case that is still wet over there. So the aim of the game is this, obviously. Yeah, put them all down. There we go. So let's turn one over and turn another. Oh no, I've not got a match. So anyway, you get the aim of the game. And then that one there. Oh, I matched it. Anyway, I hope that was a bit of fun. It's something nice to do. It's something that I'm just going to let her play with it. And if she gets the sticky fingers over it, then so be it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.